It is my pleasure to welcome family, friends, and community members here today as we celebrate the class of 2025. I would like to take a moment to recognize our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Dan Black, district office staff, all current and retired teachers, school staff, and our school board members. Now, at this time, let's welcome Clark Gibson, our senior class president, to the stage.
On behalf of the 2025 Bradford High Scholl graduating class, we would like to welcome and thank you all for being here today to celebrate our graduation. It is an honor to be surrounded by so many impactful people who've changed our lives forever. We would like to thank the wonderful people that we have the privilege of calling our friends and family. We are graduating here today because of you. We would also like to thank Miss Brim, where is she? Miss Brim, Mr. Dan Black, the board of directors, all our teachers, staff, and administrators for your unwavering support and guidance throughout our high school careers. Upon graduation, 23 of my classmates and myself will leave for the 76th annual educational trip to Washington, D.C., Ocean City, New York City, and Niagara Falls, among other places. We would like to thank everybody for their monetary support who made this possible. We would also like to thank Miss Stephanie and Mr. Alex. Oh, there's Miss Stephanie. I don't know where Mr. Alex is. For helping us set this up. They basically did all of it. We wouldn't be able to do it without them. We also ask that you please hold your applause when diplomas are being handed out so that everyone can hear their name. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody for being here today.
Next, let's welcome Braden Baird, our salutatorian, to the podium.
Good afternoon, classmates, teachers, family, and friends. It is an honor to stand before you today representing the Bradford High Scholl Class of 2025. As I reflect on our journey from the early days of elementary school to the final chapter of high school, one theme rises above the rest: friendship and connection. Like many of my peers, I have been a student at Bradford almost my entire life. These halls, classrooms, and familiar faces have been the backdrop of my life for a while now. And yet, it's not the building or the schedule or even the assignments that I'll remember most. It's the relationships I have built. In kindergarten, I met my best friend, Hannah Mayo. From the very beginning, we formed a bond that has withstood the last 12 years of changes. Throughout these years, we have relied on one another through life's earliest stages. Hannah has been a source of stability and support that I can't live without. Later on in middle school, I was blessed with my friends Layla Williams and Shelby Eaton. Although they joined us later, I am equally appreciative of their friendship. While these people are some of my favorites, I appreciate each and every individual at this school who has shown me true friendship and compassion. A little kindness can no doubt go a long way. The truth is, I never really enjoyed school. In fact, I was quick to say I hated it. But over the past few months, I've come to realize something. I may not have loved the structure of school itself, but I deeply value the relationships that I have gained here. The friendships, the laughter, the shared struggles, and the quiet understanding between classmates during difficult times, all of it matters. And it's not just the friendships that have made an impact. Many teachers have left a lasting impression on me and my peers. They've believed in us, encouraged us, and helped us to grow, not just academically, but as people. Those simple moments of kindness and genuine care will stay with us long after the final bell rings. As a relatively small class, we've had the rare experience of truly knowing one another. We've grown up side by side. We've seen each other through awkward phases, personal struggles, and moments of triumph. Only a small school like Bradford can offer such a close-knit and supportive environment. As we move forward, charting our own unique paths, I hope that we all remember what we found here. In a world where we focus too much on individual success, I hope that we always remember the value of connection. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 and 10 states, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." To my classmates, thank you for sharing this journey with me. To my friends, thank you for shaping who I am. And to our families, teachers, and mentors, thank you for guiding us here to this moment. Congratulations, class of 2025. May we carry the relationships we've built here as reminders of where we started and inspiration for where we're headed. Thank you.
Next, let's welcome Dylan Brower, valedictorian, to the podium.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be pretty hard to beat that speech. That was very good. If you want to give it up for Braden just one more time. First off, thank you to everyone who showed up today. Parents, faculty, family members, and thank you students for showing up most days for the last 4 years to Bradford High School. I mean, what a crazy 4 years high school is. It's a time you learn the most about other people, but also the time that you learn the most about yourself. It's a time where you get the most opportunities to figure out what you want and who you want to be, but more importantly, sets you up to become the person that you need to be for others. It's a time that teaches you responsibility, strength, a time that shows you that being there matters, effort matters, and striving to be the best version of yourself matters. But high school also teaches you other aspects of life. If you have a passion, go after it. Have fun and surround yourself with the people that you love and that love you. Don't let a vision stay a dream, for there's no dishonor in failing, only dishonor in not trying because you're afraid to fail. Failure is one step closer to success, and you'll never know when success will come. Success comes to those who are patient, those who don't let their emotions control them to the point of making a bad decision that sets them back. But success comes more to the people who don't let those setbacks affect who they want to be in the future. Patience is a virtue. It's a powerful control that is so rare in people today that if you have it, you're already a step ahead. The reason I talk about patience so much is I not only have a little brother, but as most of you know, this is the group of kids I've gone to school with for the last 6 years, so I have to have quite a bit of patience. And speaking of my classmates, I appreciate you all more than you'll ever know. Hannah Bailey for your enthusiasm, Braden for your honesty, Berm for fixing the bus whenever it would break down during baseball, Princeton for his courage, Carver for making highlight plays on the field, Landon Hagan for Little League Baseball together, Ashlyn for her sly comments, Hannah Mayo for her drive, Scrett for his endless smile, Hunter for his service, Aiden for his music, Lana for her brilliance, Zach for his humor, Owen for his commitment, Layla for her kindness, Riley for always making the right decision, Trice for being reserved, Emily for her voice, Holland for his companionship, Pratt for making Miss Margaret's class pretty interesting, Braxton for always showing up, Madison for her heart, Carly for her pet collection, Hannah West for her forgiving nature, Maya for somehow missing more school than me, and CJ for somehow missing more school than Maya, Seth for his dedication, Zoe for her art, Julie for her passion, Alden for not using all his lives before we graduated, Jax for carrying the basketball team, Billy for giving 100% in all that he does, Blake for always working hard, Shelby for treating everyone with respect even if she was faking it, Kendall for showing up today, shocker, and Clark for our talks about the Vols. All of us have something that we're good at, and each of us have something to give each other that we're missing. And I'm glad that the teachers and staff here made it easy to figure out a path that suits us best. Life can take you in directions that you didn't know were possible, up and down, left and right, or maybe just keep you still. But life is what you make of it. And when given the choice between doing the right thing and what you actually want, do the right thing. High school gave me the opportunity to find myself, bond with new people, and play baseball with my brother for 2 more years, so maybe it wasn't so bad. Life isn't always going to be the best, but coming in to see Miss Stacy smile or to talk with Miss Marcy about different things, to being led to 3 state championship appearances in baseball, all the way to being yelled at by Miss Stephanie on multiple occasions when the whole time it was Miss Spain telling on me, made everything outside of high school worth going through if it meant I got to be a part of and know some of the best people this world has to offer. So no, I'll never forget the long talks me and Sergeant Clark had, the countless times we couldn't breathe because we were laughing so hard during baseball, the pointless arguments that me and Billy had because we couldn't let our pride go. I'll never forget Coach Tyler walking away from me immediately after asking me a question, Coach Alex giving us the same worksheet every day during chemistry. I'll never forget Miss Caitlin writing me a note despite me not having her class, or Miss Stephanie showing grace in class and delaying her family trip to be there for our baseball team. But most of all, I'll never forget the person I've become and will continue to grow into with the lessons I've learned from each and every person in this school over the last half-decade. I want to give a special thanks to my mom, my stepmom, and my grandmother for taking care of me and showing me unconditional love when I didn't deserve it. And thank you to my dad, my brother, and my grandfather for giving me lessons on how to be a man and be there for those that I love. And sure, this world is full of terrible things, terrible opportunities to do horrid things, terrible motives behind people who haven't been taught the right way. But this world can never be a terrible place because each and every one of you are in it. I thank Jesus for all I've accomplished. I owe it all to him. And thank you, Bradford High School, for giving me the best 4 years of my life. Thank you.
Your number 2 and your salutatorian, Braden Baird, with a 96.6681, and your 2024-25 valedictorian, Dylan Brower, 97.4510.
I would like to start by recognizing our students who received Lifeline blood cords this year. In order to receive a blood cord, you may give twice with a designated donor to help you get to 3 times. These students could only start giving when they were 17, so it took some doing to get those 3 done before it was time for graduation. As I call your name, will you please stand? Shelby Eaton, Ashlyn Harden, Hannah Mayo, and Layla Williams, your Lifeline blood donors. Now I'd like to recognize the members of our Beta Club. To be in the Beta Club, which is our honor society, you have to have and maintain an 89 academic average. These students are Braden Baird, Carver Cates, Shelby Eaton, Clark Gibson, Julie Goebel, Ashlyn Harden, Landon Holland, Carly Hudgens, Zachary Massey, Hannah Mayo, Zoe Nebeker, and Layla Williams, Beta Club members. The next group that I'd like to recognize are our graduates with district distinction. To receive this honor, you must make a 3.0 final GPA, and you must have earned an industry credential awarded through our CTE program. Those students are Hannah Bailey, Braden Bayard, Billy Carroll, Carver Cates, Hunter Chapman, Pratt Click, Shelby Eaton, Blake Freeman, Julie Goebel, Landon Holland, Carly Hudgens, Aiden Hughley, Riley Johnson, Zachary Massey, Emily McCartney, Trice McCormick, Lana Mercer, Zoe Nebeker, Owen Prince, Jax Richardson, Madison Spain, Amaya Taylor, Hannah West, and Layla Williams, graduates with district distinction. Next, I would like to recognize our graduates with state distinction. In order to receive state distinction, you must graduate with a B average, and there are several ways that you can earn it besides your B average. You can earn 12 or more hours of post-secondary credit. You can receive an industry credential. You can make a 30 or above on the ACT. You can be a National Merit Scholar, or you can be involved with and compete in a state-level competition. So, our students who have met that and have state distinction are Hannah Bailey with an HBI industry credential, Braden Bayard with 12 hours post-secondary credit and an HBI industry certification, Dylan Brower with 12 hours of post-secondary credit, Billy Carroll with 12 hours of post-secondary credit and an HBI industry certification, Carver Cates with an HBI industry certification, Hunter Chapman with an HBI industry certification, Pratt Click with 12 hours of post-secondary credit and an HBI industry certification, Shelby Eaton with 15 hours post-secondary credit and a TECTA industry certification, Blake Freeman with 12 hours of post-secondary credit and an HBI industry certification, Clark Gibson with 15 hours of post-secondary credit, Julie Goebel with an HBI industry certification and a Human Studies industry certification, Ashlyn Harden with 15 hours post-secondary credit and an FFA state degree, Landon Holland with an HBI industry certification, Carly Hudgens with an HBI industry certification, Aiden Hughley with an HBI industry certification, Riley Johnson with an HBI and TECTA industry certification, Zach Massey with 15 hours of post-secondary credit and an HBI industry certification, Hannah Mayo with 12 hours of post-secondary credit and an FFA state degree, Lana Mercer with an HBI industry certification, Emily McCartney with an HBI industry certification and an FFA state degree, Zoe Nebeker with an HBI industry certification, Owen Prince with 12 hours of post-secondary credit and an HBI industry certification, Jax Richardson with an HBI industry certification, Madison Spain with an HBI and TECTA industry certification, Amaya Taylor with a TECTA industry certification, Hannah West with a TECTA industry certification, and Layla Williams with 12 hours post-secondary credit, a TECTA and Human Studies industry certification, and Power of One in FCCLA state. These are your graduates with state distinction. Now I would like to recognize our graduates with honor. To graduate with honor, you must meet all 4 ACT benchmarks. They are an 18 in English, a 22 in math, a 22 in reading, and a 23 in science. Those students are Braden Baird, Dylan Brower, Billy Carroll, Hunter Chapman, Pratt Click, Shelby Eaton, Clark Gibson, Julie Goebel, Zach Massey, and Owen Prince, graduates with honor. Next, we'd like to recognize our students who performed at an excellent level on the ACT. We have 3 levels, and the first is our ACT Gems. These are students who made between a 21 and a 24 on the ACT. They are Billy Carroll, Carver Cates, Hunter Chapman, CJ Cowan, Pratt Click, Shelby Eaton, Ashlyn Harden, Landon Holland, Hannah Mayo, Lana Mercer, Zoe Nebaker, and Layla Williams, your ACT Gems. The next level of distinction are ACT Diamonds. They scored between a 25 and a 29 on the ACT. And they are Braden Baird, Dylan Brower, Julie Goebel, Zachary Massey, and Owen Prince, ACT Diamonds. Now I'm going to ask this student to come forward when I call his name. We always recognize any students in the graduating class who score a 30 or above on the ACT. This year, our ACT Excellence Award goes to Clark Gibson. The next group that I would like to recognize are our Tennessee Service Award winners. In order to get the Service Award, they had to complete 80 hours of community service over their 4 years of high school. That's a lot of hours, and we're very proud of our students who worked hard on getting this much community service. And they are Carver Cates, Zachary Massey, Hannah Mayo, Kendall Miller, and Layla Williams, Tennessee Service Award winners. And finally, I'd like to recognize the recipients of our highest academic award here at Bradford High School, and that is the Bradford Scholars. To get the Bradford Scholars, you have to have a combination of a high GPA and a high ACT. There is a formula that is used to determine who will be a Bradford Scholar. And as I call your name, I would like for you to come forward. Our first Bradford Scholar this year is Clark Gibson. And also receiving a Bradford Scholar Award is Zachary Massey. Thank you.
At this time, we will present diplomas to our students. Please hold your applause and refrain from making any disruptions until all graduates have been recognized. Row 4, please rise. Zoe Joelle Nebaker, 4-year Hope Scholarship, $20,400. Owen Wade Prince. Missouri Valley College Academic Scholarship, $32,000. Missouri Valley College Athletic Scholarship, $77,200, for a total of $109,200. Braxton Lee Reynolds. Jackson David Richardson. Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Wilder Nafy, $2,000. Joe Richardson Technical Memorial Scholarship, $1,000, for a total of $5,491. Austin Lee Scarrett. Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Wilder Nafy, $2,000. Next Up Scholarship, $500, for a total of $4,892. Emily Nicole McCartney. Alex and Alyssa Memorial Scholarship, $500. Andy Leach Memorial Scholarship, $500. Doodle Soup Scholarship, $1,000. Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Scholarship, $2,000, for a total of $4,000. Layla Faith Williams. Four-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Tennessee Dean Scholarship, $12,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Dual Enrollment Merit Scholarship, $500. Laverne Griffin Memorial Scholarship, $5,000. Harold Connors Scholarship, $2,000. Bradford High School FCCLA Officer Scholarship, $250, for a total of $40,150. Hannah Marie West. Two-Year Hope, $6,400. Tennessee Promise, $2,391, for a total of $8,791. Amaya Jewel Taylor. Two-Year Hope, $6,400. Tennessee Promise, $2,391, for a total of $8,791. Madison Lynn Spain. Tennessee Bethel Promise, $10,542. Row 3, please rise. Riley Douglas Johnson. Seth James Lancelotti. Zachary Taylor Massey. Four-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Tennessee at Martin Dean Scholarship, $12,000. Carroll Bank and Trust Scholarship, $1,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Dual Enrollment Merit Scholarship, $500, for a total of $33,900. Hannah Nicole Mayo. Four-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Tennessee at Martin Health and Human Performance Scholarship, $4,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Excellence Scholarship, $6,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Aviators Band Scholarship, $4,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Dual Enrollment Merit Scholarship, $500. Doodle Soup Committee Scholarship, $1,000. Alexis and Alyssa Memorial Scholarship, $2,000. Bradford Alumni Scholarship, $1,000. Gibson County Jumpstart Scholarship, $500, for a total of $39,400. Landon Gage Hagan, Dyersburg State Community College Athletic Scholarship, $12,844. Kendall Joe Miller, Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Jim and Carol Wallace Scholarship, $2,000. Alex and Alyssa Memorial Scholarship, $1,000, for a total of $5,391. Lana Marie Mercer, Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Wilder Nafee, $2,000. Gibson County Jumpstart Scholarship, $500, for a total of $4,891. Trice Alexander McCormick, row 2, please rise. Christian Jewel Cowan, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Scholarship, $2,000, for a total of $22,400. Shelby Marie Eaton, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Memphis Academic Excellence Award, $12,000, for a total of $32,400. Blake Colton Freeman, Clark Scott Gibson, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. Orange and White Scholarship, $6,000. Bradford Alumni Scholarship, $1,000, for a total of $27,400. Julie Ann Goebel, Alden Kaiser Cantrell, Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Wilder Nafee, $2,000. Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Scholarship, $2,000, for a total of $6,391. Aiden Ray Hughley, 2-Year Hope, $6,400. Tennessee Promise, $2,391, for a total of $8,791. Carly Grace Hudgens, 2-Year Hope, $6,400. Tennessee Promise, $2,391, for a total of $8,791. Landon Blaine Holland, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. Ashlyn Elizabeth Harden, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Tennessee at Martin Dean Scholarship, $12,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Dual Enrollment Merit Scholarship, $500. Milan Healthcare Scholarship, $10,000. Salem Baptist Church Scholarship, $1,000, for a total of $43,900. Row 1, please rise. Hannah Grace Bailey. Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Braden Curtis Baird, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Tennessee at Martin Dean Scholarship, $12,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Dual Enrollment Merit Scholarship, $500, for a total of $32,900. Austin Keith Birmingham, Seminary Church Scholarship, $5,000. Dylan Lane Brower, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. Princeton Nashay Tyrone Kane, Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Billy Sherman Carroll, 2-Year Hope, $6,400. Tennessee Promise, $2,391. Dyersburg State Athletic Scholarship, $9,000. Gibson County Jumpstart Scholarship, $500, for a total of $18,291. William Carver Cates, 2-Year Hope, $6,400. Tennessee Promise, $4,540. Alex and Alyssa Memorial Scholarship, $500. Wave Young Memorial Scholarship, $500, for a total of $11,940. Prather Cole Click, 4-Year Hope, $20,400. University of Tennessee at Martin Achieve Scholarship, $4,000. University of Tennessee at Martin Dual Enrollment Merit Scholarship, $500, for a total of $24,900. Hunter Blaze Chapman. The total scholarships for the class of 2025 were $592,408. There are 14 students planning to attend a 4-year university or college, 12 students planning to attend a community college, 7 students planning to attend a technical school, 1 student joining the military, and 3 students joining the workforce.
I think we'll all agree that this class kind of got all of us fooled, don't they? They actually think they do a good job. I kind of believe they do. I know we're very, very proud of them. Graduating class of 2025, I'd just like to congratulate you and your family on the milestone that we're celebrating here today. This is a major step. High school graduation is a big step in your life, and I hope that it will be one that will lead to an exciting and rewarding future for each one of you. It's my hope that we at Bradford Special School District have prepared you to meet all the challenges that you're going to face. And I promise you, you're going to face some challenges down the road, graduates. Now, by the authority invested in me by the state of Tennessee and the Bradford Board of Education, and based upon the recommendation of the faculty and the certification by the administration that you have fulfilled all the requirements leading to a high school diploma, I hereby confer upon you the degree which you've earned, along with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities contained therein. Congratulations, class of 2025. Great job, class. I would ask all, please stand for our closing.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for letting us all gather here this afternoon. Thank you for all of my classmates, and please bless us as we go on this trip. Bless them as they go off after this graduation and into this next step of their life, Lord. Please be with them and be with us. Please forgive us where we fail you. In your name we pray. Amen.